Ladies and gentlemen, this is Chaos from Chaos Wrestling, your XWF champion. And it is with a heavy heart that I must give some news. And that news is after my match at the small show for the XWF championship, I actually experienced an injury in my upper clavicle. And the doctor said that I will be requiring surgery for a light circumcision, which will have me out of competition for about 6 nanoseconds. Therefore, I must relinquish my title. Bullshit, I'm not Finn Balor. I can still compete. So Monday Night Raw starts off with Finn Balor having to relinquish his title due to a shoulder injury at the hands of Seth Rollins. Now, isn't this like the third person that Seth Rollins has injured recently or some shit?
Actually, well, people are saying this is only a second, but
Sting, pretty sure some other person,
Cena.
Balor, Cena, even though they put that one on Del Rio. So Finn Balor comes out. I say that that's karma. It was probably some voodoo priestess in line with us on the Bronx, and since she couldn't get her autograph for Finn Balor arriving late, she said, "Fuck Finn, he's not gonna keep the championship either," or some shit. That's probably what happened. That's why. See, he didn't know that I'm part psychic, so I would have told him, "Be careful with your shoulder." But he couldn't stay long enough to sign my fucking video game. That's why his ass is out for 6 months, little bitch. So anyway, a big segment happens where Enzo and Cass come out. Jericho. I'm a little tired actually. We're not gonna have this. This podcast is gonna be for very long, honestly, because I'm beat. Raw was very underwhelming. Actually, it wasn't really that entertaining. I'm pretty sure I'm not the only person who feels that way. Do you feel that Raw was really entertaining?
The only thing I really enjoyed was about Bayley.
Of course, I'm so tired I can't even make any sexual jokes about Bayley. That's how tired Raw has me. Raw has me so tired that I can't even think about smelling Bayley's crotch. Anyway, so
What the fuck, man?
it became a tournament. It was an 8-man tournament. Oh god. Oh, I'm tired. This is ridiculous. It became an 8-man tournament to see who would be a part of the Fatal 4-Way next week in Texas. And it was Roman Reigns versus Jericho, Cass versus Rusev, I believe, right?
Yeah.
It was Sami Zayn versus Rollins, and Kevin Owens versus Neville. So we start off with Sami Zayn versus Rollins. Rollins got the victory. There's not really much that I want to say about the match. You have anything you really want to say about the match, honestly?
Everyone always ends up getting hurt wrestling Seth Rollins because Sami Zayn is out, has an ankle injury now.
Oh, fuck. There's a third person getting fucking injured. Seth Rollins is a bad worker. Oh, God. Roman Reigns is a safer worker than Seth Rollins. What the fuck?
Yeah, during the match, Sami Zayn messed up his ankle. I don't know what happened exactly.
But Sami Zayn is injury prone anyway.
So yeah, his ankles was messed up during the match. So
I feel like this episode of Raw was more segments and commercials than anything else.
it was.
Because after that was what was after that? Was
Shit, I don't even remember.
exactly. I know. While a viewer came and the viewer left. Well, I believe. Well, we're just gonna go by what we remember then, because we'll get everything because we know what everything was, just not in the right order. So the next match was, I believe that was no, that was when the New Day came out. They were talking about they wrestled for a year as the champions, and then and then they were giving out bootios to everybody, which I actually want to know what the fuck bootios taste like. So kind of sucks I couldn't make it there. I'll probably be there next year though. Oh god. Because I really don't want to spend $12 on a box of cereal. Like, are you fucking serious? I remember a time when milk was almost $12 a gallon.
$12 for a box of cereal.
For a box of cereal. I wouldn't buy a
Damn,
box of
son.
noodles. Like, if it was like $5, I could understand that, but like $12. Then I was looking at the wrestling belts as well. You know that they have pre-orders for that ugly ass, gay ass, fruity ass, skittle ass belt now.
I like the belt.
The belt is
But
gay. What?
if you
Somebody
like
said
the
it looks
belt.
like they took Shinsuke Nakamura's jacket and turned it into a wrestling belt. It looks like the Thriller World Championship.
Again, I say
WWE knew that belt sucked. You know how I know? Because they didn't reveal it to the day of. That belt had no creativity. It looks just like the other two belts. Now, if there were no other belts that looked like that, then we wouldn't shit on the belt as much. But we already have two other fucking titles that look just like that belt, just a different color. That's why the belt sucks.
I like it. It doesn't matter.
If it's not unique,
It doesn't matter to me about the belt per se. The belt's is decent, but I mean,
it's not unique. Apparently, the only replicas they have weigh 5 pounds, which is bullshit. I want a replica that weighs the exact same weight as the belt. And if the belt really only weighs 5 pounds, that's sad. Because this title belt right here weighs about 30 pounds. The XWF Spinning Championship belt weighs 30 pounds. This thing really is heavy as shit, too, actually. Maybe if the bezel wasn't so heavy, it wouldn't weigh that much, but I don't know. Anyway, so the match after the New Day segment was Anderson versus Big E. Big E gets the win. There was a little bit of shenanigans from Gallows, which this wasn't the only time we would see them outside. Gosh, this isn't the only time we would see them for Monday Night Raw that night. Well, tonight. After that loss, I believe that was the next match with, what was it, Neville versus Kevin Owens?
yeah.
And Kevin Owens got the win thanks to the help of Chris Jericho. That whole I got your back. I kind of predicted who was going to win each match. I predicted it would be Roman. I predicted it would be Kevin Owens. It will be Big Cass. And it will also be Seth Rollins. However, it was kind of weird because the only reason I predicted Roman was because I predicted Kevin Owens. And I didn't think Chris Jericho and Kevin Owens would be in the same match for the title. But after the incident that happened with Rusev and Roman, it wouldn't seem like that feud is over with. So why would they have Roman going for the main title? Which makes me think Roman's not going to win the title. I think Rollins is going to win, obviously. He's going to get the title. And he's going to go hold it until whatever the fuck a better competitor or until Finn Balor comes back.
Don't say that. Yeah, you know what's going to happen.
What?
Because I thought that was just going to get him the belt.
Why would they Triple H him? The belt is already devalued because nobody gives a fuck about it. So you just give him the belt, it's not earned, and it loses even more value.
No, I'm was just saying. I mean, like they're already on Seth Rollins' dick, so I mean, might as well.
I don't think they're on his dick as much as you think they are. Because we need to get the rest of this podcast out the way because I'm already falling asleep and I don't want to do a podcast and fall asleep and wake up 4 hours later and continue it because my Google Hangout could go for 8 hours straight. And I doubt everybody wants to hear me snoring. Shit. All right, so next match was I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen, but like I said, SummerSlam week has been a killer. On top of the fact we're gonna be back tomorrow for SmackDown. I hope SmackDown is interesting, but I do have some good news. Although we only have, like we've been saying for the past few days and the past few podcasts, a few weeks left with our co-host Stefan. The last few weeks we have with him, we will be able to do TNA Impact Wrestling reviews due to the fact that I found a way to watch Impact Wrestling live. So I guess that's some good news. So we will also be on here live on Thursday as well. But back to the wrestling. Let's get the women's match out the way. Bayley debuts. Sasha Banks clearly out, probably enjoying her honeymoon or something since they haven't announced her being suspended. So she's out enjoying her honeymoon, healing up from her old wounds and all that.
I thought they said she was out with a back injury.
No, she wanted to take time for old injuries that haven't really healed yet, and have her honeymoon with Makazi. Yeah. So I hope she enjoys that, comes back and kicks some ass. But it looks like they might give Bayley a bit of a fight or let Bayley have the title until Sasha comes. They might do a triple threat. But my thing is, I feel like it's kind of unfair that Bayley's on Raw. They should have put Bayley on SmackDown because Becky Lynch is over there. That's my opinion. 2 of the 4 horsewomen on each show. That's just my opinion of it. What do you think?
I was kind of. I didn't think she was. I did kind of want her on SmackDown. Okay.
Shit. What time is it? It's 11:23. We've been going for what? 13 minutes?
I mean, either way, I'm fine with it.
Yeah, I guess. We'll see what happens with that. She got the pin and the win on Dana Brooke. So she won her debut match.
I'm gonna be in boot camp when the cruiserweight division comes back.
Oh damn. Well, I'm gonna have to see what I do. Like I said, I'm not sure. I'm not gonna book what the direction of the podcast is gonna go into until it comes. That might be dangerous territory, but I think I'll be able to hold out since I'm able to go live now. And if anybody wants to be a guest co-host, you guys can tweet me at Type Wavy. That's TYPEWAVII, and I'll respond back to you there. Or you can Google me at K. You cannot Google me. Sorry, I'm tired. You can message me on Facebook at Chaos Smith, XHAOZ Smith, or you can just look up the Chaos Wrestling Federation like page, give it a like, and then you can respond in that like page or even in the comment section. And I'll get back to you. I'll do a cheap ass interview and we'll see what happens. Unpaid, obviously, because none of us are really making money off of this. But if you feel like you want to be the co-host, hey, it's open invite. But anyway, so there was a match, Big Cass and Rusev, which we know Big Cass won. Not really gonna go into the whole kit and caboodle of the whole shit. Um, what am I missing? Anything I'm missing? Oh yeah, the Titus O'Neil segment where he calls out Darren Young. Bob Backlund comes out. Bob Backlund has really not aged since 1980. I don't know what he does, but he looks exactly the same, give or take a few missing hairs. But he puts Titus in the crossface chicken wing for a little bit. Titus fights out of it, and then he slams Bob Backlund. Then Darren Young comes out. He gets hit with a clash of the Titus. I guess they're gonna keep on dragging out this whole segment, which is horrible because listening to Titus stumble over his words was very cringeworthy. It was, oh god, like Titus, shut the fuck up, for real.
I didn't even watch that shit.
He stumbled over his words more than the suffering succotash segment with Roman Reigns. It was horrible. It was very cringeworthy. But I guess they're gonna drag out this. And I have a question because, like, what are they dragging it out into? What are all these feuds and everything going to climax to? What is it going to be? Because we know that Backlash is for SmackDown and it's September 11th. But what is the Raw pay per view and when will it be? Nobody's really said anything about that. So I guess we just got to stand there with our thumbs up our asses and wait. I guess that's the alternative we have right now. But anyway, we get to the segment with the Dudley Boys, with Dudley Boys supposedly retiring. Then after that, the Shining Stars come out, who most people have forgotten about because they're not really being pushed at all. They're more over there being pushed down a fucking cliff. They come out with some economy tickets to Puerto Rico, which I gladly would have took, even though Puerto Rico looks like the Bronx with palm trees. Trust me, I've been there. I'm telling you from experience. They get their asses kicked right when Devon and Bubba Ray are about to grab a table. Of course, the fucking party poopers themselves, Anderson and Gallows, come, beat the shit out of the Dudleys, which has some people from Wrestling Observer and everywhere else questioning if the Dudleys are going to stay or if they just got their ass kicked in front of thousands of people to say goodbye that way, on, I guess, their own terms, as Bubba Ray put it. But I guess we'll have to see. Devon gets hit with a magic killer through a table. Bubba Ray gets hit with a magic killer outside to the concrete or the pad outside, whatever the fuck you want to call it. And that's basically it. Then we come to our main event, which is Jericho versus Roman. It was a pretty good match. A few kickouts here. Jericho trying to put Roman into the walls of Jericho. Of course, booing for Roman. Like I said in my tweets, I said Roman shaved his beard, so he has to cut back down to when he was getting pushed to the roof. So I guess that's to represent that he's not in the doghouse anymore. I actually enjoyed the whole scruffy Roman look that he had when he was coming back. Oh, speaking of talking about how a guy's face looked, let's talk about the Braun Strowman match that we so valiantly looked over. With what was his name? Johnny Knockout, who likes big sweaty men. Oh God, I was embarrassed to be a New Yorker when I heard that shit. I'm actually glad Braun Strowman kicked his ass.
I see you post that. I see you post that on your page. I was like, wait, what the fuck?
Yeah, it was the jobber for Braun Strowman. They asked him why did he Byron Saxton asked him why did he wanna fight Braun Strowman. He says because I like big sweaty men. I could just hear Riley Freeman from the Boondocks saying "nigga, you gay" in the background. That was some real suspect shit. Like how you come on WWE television talking about you like big sweaty men. That's shut the fuck up. You get the Titus O'Neil award. Shut the fuck up. You stupid motherfucker. Like on some real shit. But he gets his ass kicked with that reverse choke slam, which looks like shit, honestly. Like what the fuck is a reverse choke slam? It looks like you're using the person's body as a basketball and dribbling once and walking away. Then he picks the guy up after he gets pinned, and it's some weird retarded version of how Big E Langston was booked back in NXT. He slams him down and commands the referee to count 1, 2, 3 again after he already won. And honestly, with all the commercials and everything that was going on today, they could have had another scrap. They could have had another squash match and had Nia Jax show up with her fine ass. I would have loved to see Nia Jax. I might have still been woke thinking about what her jock strap smells like.
I'm sorry, but I don't find Nia Jax attractive.
Fuck you. You find Eva Marie attractive. Exactly. Anyway, if I had to give a number for this,
I didn't keep saying.
I said you find Eva Marie attractive. Your opinion means shit. Fuck
Is
you.
hot.
That bitch.
Everyone's agreed. She just can't
Yeah,
wrestle.
she's hot. She has fucking chlamydia in her vagina and it burns. Nia Jax is fucking gorgeous. I would love to be squashed in between her and Tamina. Fuck. I would love to know what her Samoan slut patty tastes like. Anyway,
Tamina, yes.
both
Nia
of them.
Jax, no.
Anyway, I'm tired of shit. Do you have any last pointers to talk about with this shitty ass Raw? I would give this episode of Raw a 5. That's right, a 5, and that's being nice.
I gave it a 6.
Nah, I give it a 5, and that's because Bayley was there, and that's me being nice. Raw almost put my ass to sleep twice. So I guess we're going to cut this one short. We will see you guys back here tomorrow. First SmackDown. This is Chaos. Now, we got to go hang up because Stefan has to go masturbate to Walrus porn again. You know, he does it every night. So, yeah. So, stay straight. And remember, you like big, sweaty men. Peace.